I just got a package. I just got a package. I just got a package. I wonder who it's from. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I got one of my first packages from Mattel Creations for the new Haute Couture Monster High dolls, and I couldn't be more excited. So this one is actually the Claudine doll, and I haven't gotten Frankie yet, which is really interesting. But apparently, I didn't really pay attention to this, but I guess when you ordered it, it was a pre-order, and it says like ships after June 2nd or something like that. So if you ordered both of them and Claudine like shipped out first, that's the reason why. Like at the time of purchase, it did say like shipping after June 2nd or whatever. Although some people have already gotten their Frankie dolls as well. And like, I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that because I got my Claudine doll and I am so happy. I was, you know what, I'm just gonna start opening this box while I'm talking. So I am definitely a huge fan of Monster High. Monster High is the reason that I became an adult doll collector. Like, I had other dolls before Monster High. By the way, this is what comes in the box. It's just like this nice paper tissue, or tissue paper tissue. Anyway, but yeah, I wasn't actively collecting dolls until like Monster High. So I definitely have a, you know, place in my heart for Monster High. So when this collection came out, I was ecstatic. How do you say that word? I don't, ecstatic? Words are hard today. Anyway, so let's take a look at, this, oh wow. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes. Oh, everything. Okay. Yeah, I'm super excited. The Claudine doll, when I saw the pictures of all three of the first three ghouls that they are coming out with in this collection, the Claudine doll I thought was the prettiest. My favorite character out of the three is Frankie, just as a character. I really enjoy collecting Frankie dolls. I really like them. I think some of my favorite Playline Monster High dolls that I have are all Frankie. But the Claudine doll looks gorgeous, and I knew I had to have her. So I have ordered Frankie. I have Claudine here. I don't know if I will be getting Draculaura because these dolls were expensive. They retail at $75, but then you also have to pay tax on top of that, which makes sense. And then you have to pay shipping on top of that because the only place you were able to get these was from Mattel Creations. So I think I ended up paying about $85 total, like with tax and shipping and everything. So yeah, these dolls are pricey. They are just at kind of the limit of what I was wanting to pay for a collector doll at the time. And that's, you know, like why I decided to get them. I'm not going to go into a whole big discussion about the cost versus value because there has been a lot of controversy and like people, you know, talking online and in the community about the price point for these dolls. I'm not going to get into it. You know, like there are videos that kind of like talk about it and they compare these dolls to like Rainbow High and then the older Monster High dolls and I'm just not going to talk about it here. I'm just going to simply say that the price was a little steep for me, but then again, I haven't even seen the doll yet. So we'll see how I feel about it. Now, that being said, here's the box. Of course, it is a coffin shape. It has kind of like this beautiful pattern. I don't even know what to call this. They're like diamonds that are done in this like metallic purple print. It is embossed with kind of like a metallic, or not metallic, it's not metallic. It's like a matte finish, but they're embossed with like glossy symbols, so you can see like the skeletts there and then crossbones, and then there's like moons and like crescent moons and stars and stuff like that everywhere. And oh, these are cool. I didn't even notice all the things that are in here. So there's like zippers and stuff like that with like a fur collar. It kind of reminds me of her original jacket. And then there's like safety pins and like paw prints everywhere. Oh, the little skelett looks like a little werewolf. Look at that. I love that. That is so cool. But yeah, so there's a lot of really fun stuff to look at on here. And then of course the detail does kind of carry on onto the back. The back, the embossing is also glossy, as you can see. The only thing that is different is the purple part is not reflective or metallic for the back piece, which is fine. This right here, it has kind of like the texture of leather, but it's not made of leather. I'm pretty sure it's just like cardstock or something, but it's very high quality and it's attached very, very well. But it says Haute Couture, and it's got all of like the paw prints and the skelette that looks like a little werewolf there again, and the Monster High logo. I love this. I love all the crescent moons and stuff. That is really cool. Now, on the back, this is sealed by, well, almost sealed by 4 of these little stickers. There's one at the top and the bottom and each side. So I'm actually just I'm literally just kind of taking the tape off right here. Oh, but what I was saying earlier was because the price is a little steep, I don't know if I'm going to be getting Draculaura. And the only reason why, it's not because I'm looking at the price and I'm complaining about it or anything like that. Like, I mean, I bought it. Obviously, it was, for me, the price was worth it. But it's more that because it is such a steep price, I do want to look at the dolls and, like, you know, make a decision of, do I like the doll? Is it something I want in my collection? Or am I just buying it because it's Monster High? You know, that kind of thing. Well, for Draculaura, I've never been a huge Draculaura fan. I think a lot of people are, and this is not working. I'm struggling with the tape, guys. But I think a lot of people are Draculaura fans. Sorry, I'm like trying to get this thing to come out. Oh, the tape is, okay, I'm struggling here. But yeah, so for Draculaura, I don't know what it is about that Draculaura doll. She's gorgeous. She's prettier than any other Draculaura doll out there, but I don't know what it is about Draculaura. She didn't jump out at me. Like, she didn't speak to me the same way that Frankie and Claudine did. I genuinely don't know what it is. I might have a change of heart when the doll is, you know, comes up for being able to be purchased. But there's just something about her outfit that I didn't really care for as much. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the hat. She has the cape and everything. It kind of makes it feel costumey. I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, I might, and like, it's one of those things where I may end up getting it because I would like to have a collector Draculaura doll, and once I see her in person, I'll fall in love with her. Like, that happens all the time for me with dolls. Anyway, okay, so here is the lid. On the inside, we have her diary here. So here is her diary. This is very high quality. Like, the paper and everything is really thick and glossy and like really nice, and then it's like kind of matte but then glossy right here and stuff like that. This is really cool. It says Claudine Wolf, this diary belongs to Claudine Wolf, and it says just because it's a lost diary doesn't mean you can read it. This is really cool. So on the inside here, you know, people have done readings of this entire diary. So if you want to like know what this diary says, I mean, I'm showing it on screen now, but you can always check out, there are other YouTube videos. And I think there was a couple people on Instagram who actually like went through this and read the diary. So if you want to know like what this diary says, you can always pause the screen and read it for yourself if you like, or you can just go check out one of those other videos. So, and then I'll just show you that, like, this is a really long diary. This is the middle of the diary. I'm not going to show the whole thing here, but this is the last part that I'm going to show you, like right in the center fold. Okay, here she is. Okay. So this is what it looks like when you open it. You've got, what is this? This is probably the certificate of authenticity. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the certificate of authenticity. This is extremely hard to read. It's like light gray on dark gray. I was struggling to read that, but anyway, so this is the certificate of authenticity. It does have the signature of the designer. What's her name? It's Glenda Chu? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I do apologize if I said it wrong. But yeah, so that's the name of the designer there. And then on the back of this, there's a little blurb from Claudine. So, and this says, "Hey Ghoul," wait, I don't know if I can do the Claudine voice. Oh my gosh, she's got like that like kind of like a Brooklyn accent. Hey ghoul, we've got so much to catch up. I can't read it while I'm trying to do a voice. Hold on, let me try one more time, and if not, then I'll just do it like normal. Hey ghoul, we've got so much to catch up on, including that outfit choice, but we'll talk about that later. Seriously, it's been like 120 full moons since we last fanged out. So this is the other thing that's going to make it really difficult to read you doing an accent that's not natural for me, is the fact that they use all these puns. Seriously? Like, seriously? That's one of the things that like Monster High is great about. I love the puns. They're amazing. But anyway, so 120 full moons since we've last fanged out. So, I don't remember, basically it's an anniversary of some kind, like 120 full moons, like however often a full moon happens throughout a year. Like that's how many they counted back to, like when, I don't know if it's when Monster High ended or when Monster High started, but it's one of those dates. Anyway, it says, of course, I'm still the fiercest fashionista to creep the halls of Monster High. Doesn't this clawsome look just make you want to scream? Cleo Denial may... my arch fashion rival is going to completely unravel when she sees this furious jacket paired with this leather skirt and howling open-toe heels. It's a stroke of fashion genius. Can't wait to see how many screeches I get on my blog when can't wait to see how many screeches I get on my blog when the ghouls see this freaky fab look. Always a scream catching up with you. Now, can we talk about those shoes? Okay, please don't roast me for my not very good accent. My Claudine accent is not very good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put this back in the little baggie, even though I got fingerprints all over it, but whatever. Okay, so here she is. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. I am so excited. Okay, hold on. There is a dust cover, which is removable, which I am very, very thankful for. So this little plastic thing is the dust cover. Oh my, hold on. I need to take a moment. Wow. Oh my god. She looks so good. Okay, here she is. So the only thing I'm saying is her hair is a little out of place on the top, and I can totally fix that. She's perfect. She is so perfect. And I'll just say right now, before like I even go any further, as of right now, I have not 100% decided if I'm going to unbox her or not. I don't know, because the thing is, the way that she is in this box, she's kind of floating. So she's not just standing in a spot, and like she's strapped in here very nicely. And I love this presentation, and I want to have this on my shelf this way. But I don't know if I want to take her out, because if I take her out, I don't know if I can put her back in the box the same way. So I'll have to figure that out here. So let's just start off by looking at this ghoul. Actually, let's see what she comes with. So first of all, she has a classic Monster High brush, but it's this metallic purple color, which I really like. She comes with a stand. The base of the stand is that same metallic purple color, and it's the classic stand. So it's just the regular Monster High stand, but her color scheme is purple, so it is metallic. And then of course here's like the back of the stand. She comes with a purse, which we'll talk about this a little bit more in detail later on. It's just a plastic purse, but it has full painted details and has a chain for the strap. But now that we've looked at like the accessories and everything, here is Claudine herself. Now, looking at this doll, I am very happy with the one that I got. I know a lot of people, like there were people, I don't know about a lot of people, but like there were a couple people who got the Frankie doll and she had like really bad wonky eye, and even one person had like the little bolt in her neck. The placement was wrong when the doll was put together. So there has been little quality control issues with that. I think the thing is, like, people see those individual images and then they spread them and they're like, oh my god, Mattel is doing horrible, even though I've personally only seen a grand total of 3 pictures of bad, like, you know, 2 different pictures of wonky eye and 1 picture of that bolt, and how many did they sell? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know how the quality control is going, and like like if there's a lot of issues. If I find anything wrong with these dolls, I will be sure to like point it out and show you guys. But I'm happy to say that like I'm really happy with the way that my Claudine is looking. Okay, so zooming back in here so you can see her again. She has some earrings, so she's got, oh my god, I can't do this backwards. I'm gonna use a pointer so that way I can see. Anyway, she's got some little metallic earrings here that are very reminiscent of her original earrings. And then she has like a newer kind of earring right here, this like purple plastic one. It kind of looks like little studs or something. And then of course she has this headband. It's black and then has like the spikes on it, the gold painted spikes. Her makeup is gorgeous. And yes, that was supposed to be a Monster High pun. Gore. Gorgeous. Okay, but anyway. And then of course, as you can see, she does have some rooted eyelashes, which a lot of people were excited about. I'll be completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of rooted eyelashes, and you can see the reason why literally right here. There is some hair caught in her eyelashes. I hate when the doll's hair gets stuck on those little things like that. Also, these eyelashes, like, they're good. They're not perfectly symmetrical. They're not bad, but I'm just not a huge fan of the rooted eyelashes. I could have done without it. However, I know a lot of people like that, and for the price point that they were trying to give, I understand that, like, you know, Mattel was trying to add on things to this doll. I'm gonna take a second and see how this doll is actually like in here. Okay, so I know I've done some like inbox reviews before with like my they're up there, my like 16-inch Disney dolls, and a lot of the other ones like the Skeletor dolls I've taken out of the box. And these ones, I am genuinely not sure if I want to do it because she just looks so good set up like this. By the way, this insert that she's attached to does come out of the back of the box. And then on the back here, you can see all the things that are kind of like holding her in. Now, the good thing is, other than like the back of her head right here, there is no like those kajinkers that are like permanently attaching her. Most of them are like these plastic tabs, which I feel like if I take them out, I can probably put them back in. So I'm gonna try it really quick, because if I can get her out, but then still be able to put her back into this packaging, then that way we can take a better look at like her outfit and everything, but then I can still like have her displayed like this on my shelf. So let me play around with that for a second. I will be right back. Okay, so in the end, I had no self-control and I took her out of the box. And I decided, you know what, like, I'm fine with my my 17-inch Disney dolls to stay in their box, because like their box really is part of everything, and like so are these to a point, but like I don't know, something about the Monster High dolls, I want to take them out and I want to play with them. Anyway, I am so in love with this doll. I am so in love with this doll. She looks so good. Now that she's out of the box, I can kind of show you everything a lot easier. So like here is her face. I love the details in the eyes. Like if you look at her iris, like her eyes are brown, but they're like gold. And like there's so much detail, and I really like her eye makeup, and then her eyebrows are really good. Yes, they don't look like the like promotional images, because these are mass produced and the promotional images are hand done, so they don't look the same quite, but honestly, like I am so happy with the way that this turned out. Her hair is amazing. It's really long. It's longer than I thought that it was in the box. Like it was kind of hard to tell because it was kind of like off to the sides, but like her hair looks really good. It was kind of like this in the box, where it was kind of split down the middle and it was going off to either side, but she's got like this beautiful like chocolate brown hair, and then underneath is this hot pink that I love. I think that the hot pink complements this outfit and her overall color scheme so well. Her hair is my favorite hair texture for dolls. It is saran, which I think most Monster High dolls had saran anyway, like before 2015. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the reboot. Anyway, so her hair is really, really good quality. To my understanding, they stopped doing the glue method in the head, so hopefully she will not have the issue with glue seepage. Her hair is like like curled, like there's curls to it, but being in the box for so long, it does kind of have box hair now that I took her out of the box. But since I did take her out of the box, I can also fix her hair. So I'll probably end up doing that. We have to talk about this jacket. I don't know what it is, but I've never really been a huge fan of fur jackets on dolls, mainly because this kind of material, the fur comes off very easily, and then it gets in the air and that happens. Anyway, so I've never been a huge fan of this like faux fur material. But anyway, I love this. This, first of all, it looks like the Cheshire Cat. Like I'm down with this. Like I love it so much. It's got that purple and pink stripe thing happening, and I really like that. Also, I'm gonna take it. Actually, let me take it off really quick. So in order to do that, you just take off her hands, which, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Hold on. I want to show you this real quick. Let's look at her bracelet here. Look at that. That giant charm bracelet with an actual charm. And the charm looks like a little purse or something. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. At first, I thought it was like a treasure chest because it's gold. But no, it's like a little purse. It's like a little charm, and it looks like a little Monster High purse. But I've already seen that the hands are removable, and I'm just going to... Some of the fur came off with it, but anyway, so yeah, just took her hand off so I can take the jacket off easier. On the other side, she has a ring, so she's holding her purse in this hand. It's attached by a rubber band, but I like this ring here. It's like one of those, like, I don't know, gold knuckles or something. I don't know what kind of ring this is, but it's the kind of ring that goes across the entire hand, but it says Monster. I'm loving that all of these accessories are like either metallic or metal or gold. Okay, so now I should be able to easily take off the jacket. So this is the jacket, this like faux fur, Cheshire Cat kind of situation. It is fully lined with this lime green fabric, and the fabric on the inside feels really good, actually. It's like, it's not that plasticky, satiny material that we've been seeing on a lot of dolls recently. It's more of like, it feels kind of like a polyester maybe? I don't know, but it's really nice, and it is fully lined like throughout, hold on. Fully lined throughout the sleeves. Like the entire jacket is lined, which is really nice. So here is her outfit underneath the jacket. She's got this really cute top that's like lime green and coral, and kind of reminds me of her original top a little bit. And it's under this mesh, like gold mesh shirt that's over it. She's got this really pretty necklace that's like multiple necklaces with the crescent moon and everything, and it's got the painted details there. Now I'm not going to take all this off because it does have like rubber bands holding it down, and I do want to kind of keep it in the spot that it's in, so I'm not going to do that, but I am going to fix this Velcro. It's a little wonky back here. Oh, nice. It's all 3 separate pieces. So her shirt, the mesh top, and the skirt are all 3 separate pieces. That's nice. I like that. I'm really glad that they did that. This material for the like mesh top is so pretty. It's like black, but then like it has the reflection of the gold in it, and the gold like edging or the cuffs or whatever. That looks so cute. Or not cute, I meant like pretty. Whatever. And it looks regal. And then her skirt is this really nice vinyl material. It also has like another layer of like the mesh underneath it that kind of looks almost like a little petticoat or whatever. And it has all these little gold studs. I love, and it also has like all this embroidery and everything for like where the pockets would be and stuff. I know that pockets are hard on a small scale. Like it would have been nice if these were real pockets, but I don't know. At least it's got the embroidery like design there. Also, I really do like these little golden studs. The only thing is these kind of appliques, I don't care what doll line it is, I always seem to have issues with them like popping off, and there's already one here that kind of looks like it's in danger right there. Like if something accidentally catches the side, I feel like that's gonna pop off. I don't know, but usually these are just kind of like glued onto the outside. So I really hope that those don't come off. I really like that the skirt like pays homage to her original outfit, which by the way, I do have the original Claudine here, so I'm gonna show you her in a second. But before I do, I wanna show you the shoes. I don't care what anybody says, Monster High's shoe game. The design of these, the theming of these are so cute. I love it so much. And you've got like the crescent moons and all the studs, and like the fact that it actually has painted detailing, I really like that. Also with these shoes, she has like these, they're not quite fishnet, but these kind of net stockings here, which look really good. And these are ingenious. They have like a little row, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's elastic on the inside that help keep them up. So it's like you pull them up here, but it's just sticky enough to where they don't keep sliding down, which is awesome because I usually have trouble with doll stockings that aren't like tall enough to go to the a more narrow part and have elastic to hold it in. Like this has the little like silicone, that's what the word I was looking for, like a little silicone liner around the top to keep it from sliding down. So that's really awesome. Also, I wanted to give you a better look at her jewelry here with her little bracelets and ring. And then you've got this chain here that comes down to this purse, which I love all the painted details and everything. And this is supposed to be like, I don't know if it's an homage or it's meant to be that she like recycled her original outfit's top or the jacket or whatever to make this purse. And like, I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Now, since I am going to be putting her back in the box for display, I didn't take out any of the like her stand or the brush or anything. I'm just going to keep that the way that that is for the time being. And instead, I'm just going to put her on a Kaiser stand for now, just so that way I can stand her up here for comparison. But I do actually have the original Claudine doll to compare with this one. So you can see like a side by side. Now this is not the first like release of Claudine. This is the re-release one. It's from a 5-pack that had like the original 5 ghouls or whatever. But so she doesn't have like all the details. Like I think she's missing a ruffle around her top. She doesn't have the mesh stocking, and there's like a couple other details that are kind of lacking for this doll, and her hair is a little shorter, but you get the idea. It's her signature doll. So there is like a huge difference in the face. Like I love the original dolls because of nostalgia, but straight up, I think these newer dolls make the old dolls look ugly. I think I'm not the first person that said that. I think somebody else said that online as well. Like the new dolls are just so pretty, and the way that the older dolls, I mean, maybe not for Claudine, I think for some of the others, you know, they kind of looked a little funky, but like she just looks so much better. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more detail in like the details of the face, and you can totally see like the inspiration from the original outfit. Also, like here's the jacket she's wearing, and then here's the purse from the new one. Like I love that they decided to do that. And I guess that there's like a designer bag that looks like a top or some kind of jacket or something like that this is inspired by. But I love that they like did an inspired version of that purse, but using this jacket as the design feature. Like that's actually really cool. Tying this doll back into the original doll. Now, I would have loved for the collar on this to be like a faux fur instead of just the molded plastic, but I don't really care at this point. Like with everything else that's going on with this doll, I actually really like it. While it would have been nice to have that, just that one little bit of the faux fur to kind of like match the original one, or even match the fur jacket, so that way they go together a little bit better. It would have been nice to have that little bit of fur on the purse itself. I'm just glad that everything is painted as much as it is, like the details and like having a real chain for the purse. I'm really glad that at least that. Now, really quick, I wanted to talk about the articulation, because it's really interesting the way that they decided to do these dolls. Now, the body is the original Monster High bodies. Like they give me very much that feel. Like the reboot ones had, like the Claudine had the extra fur on around the wrists and stuff like that. So these are not like that at all. They have the original Monster High like body, as well as like all the arms and everything. They have the same number of points of articulation, so they can move at the head. They have the shoulder joint, which is a little bit stiff at the shoulder joint, but she's also also got like movement at the elbow and the wrists, as well as the hip and the knee. Also, the knees kind of need a little bit of convincing. It's not that they're stiff. I mean, they're kind like the joint is a little stiff, but also the peg that's in them is a little bit softer than the original Monster High knees were. So like, I think that's what it is they bend more, so the joint doesn't want to actually move. Whereas like, so on the older Monster High dolls, like this happens, the joint, the piece of plastic on the inside that they use is more stiff plastic, so it holds its spot, so the joint actually moves the way it's supposed to. With these ones, the plastic on the inside is like a little softer, so it starts to bend a little bit before it actually like moves, and I don't like that because that you can kind of see the little peg there in the center. That's what I'm talking about. That part is a little softer plastic, so it tends to bend more than actually like doing what it's supposed to. Like not enough to where I'm worried it's gonna break or anything, but enough for me to notice, and I wanted to point that out for you. Also, if you saw my Beetlejuice video, you know that like my Beetlejuice doll, I accidentally broke the little peg for the arm, and I think that is a combination of me not being careful, but also the plastic for those little pegs are softer than the older Monster High dolls, so it was easier to break that peg, and you know, that's basically how that happened. Now with these ones, you are still able to remove the arm, but they're using the reboot version of the articulation for the elbows, which I'm fine with. Like, they're not able to mix and match with older Monster High dolls, but I don't really need to mix and match the arms. But they come out a lot easier, and they're not as delicate. Like, I'm not worried I'm gonna break this peg the way that I did for the Beetlejuice doll. So I do like that. It feels a little sturdier. Plus these elbows actually work really, really well. There is faux fur flying everywhere. This is why I don't like these kind of material. Anyway, I'm gonna put her jacket back on. I'll be right back. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the Haute Couture Claudine Wolf doll. I am very happy with her. I'm really happy to say that I didn't really find any specific like defects or anything that I didn't like or wasn't happy with. And I'm really excited that Monster High is coming back. I can't wait for the Playline dolls. Just like seeing the level of detail that they put into the collector dolls, I'm really hoping that the Playline dolls also are of a decent quality of like what we were used to with the older Monster High dolls. I'm really excited to see what they come out with, what the new designs are going to be, and like what new characters. Like, I'm excited for I want new characters, because that'll be kind of cool to just add to the collection. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are for this doll down in the comments down below. And if you have any other questions that I didn't cover like in this video, leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer all of your questions. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm probably gonna try and like fix up her hair a little bit because it's kind of a mess from me playing with it. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope I see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.